Hi, children. Hello, dear parents and grandparents. Dear students, father is the backbone of the family. And you know what? Tomorrow, Sunday, the 19th of June 2022, is the Father's Day for this year. Just like you have Guru Purnima Day, you have Navaratri Day, you have Teacher's Day, you have Mother's Day. So why not Father's Day? There is somebody who was an old Civil War veteran of United States of America. His name is William Jackson Smart. In 1861, 1865, it is the Civil War time in America. And this was the time when William Jackson Smart, he came away from the Civil War as a veteran soldier, and he had this great noble desire to raise his daughter's 5 sons. In other words, William Jackson Smart's 5 grandsons. The daughter's name was Sonora Smart Todd. And Sonora saw the way her father, that is the grandfather of her 5 sons, sacrificed their entire life, worked only to raise those 5 kids. She was so moved, and all 5 went and did brilliantly well in their life. She went and appealed to American people, just like you have the Mother's Day, why not the Father's Day? The Father's Day was chosen in 1910. It came into being to be the 3rd Sunday of month of June of the year. It may change in some country, some other. In our country also it is the 3rd Sunday. And as per ancient India, Vedanta talks about Pitri Devo Bhavo. Look at your father as the supreme almighty, like the God, because he is the backbone of the family. Matri Devo Bhavo. Without mother, mother is the one who conceptualizes that little seed into growing into a huge giant of a tree to give shelter to thousands of insects and birds and millions of people and become a giant in the world outside. It's the mother. That's why you see in Maharashtra, Shivaji's mother, Jija Mata, is worshipped, and there's a temple for her. But most often than not, the fathers are forgotten. No. Tomorrow you must cook something very special for your father. It's okay? Now let me tell you 2-3 stories, such wonderful stories. There was one tailor, very poor tailor. He didn't have much money. He had one son. And he decided that I am going to spend my life to give what I couldn't get, the best education to my son. Have you noticed? Your father and mother are also trying to do the same thing. And that's why you are in the victorious kids, wanting to become the victorious, the world toppers. And it's not a story, it's true. And this tailor really worked hard. And night and day, and mother supported father and developed this son with education. It just so happened, son did also diligently study, didn't waste his time, didn't throw away his time. Those days there were no social media and mobile and things like that. Today, those are the biggest distractions. Have you noticed when you're studying and all that, and suddenly the mobile comes up with ding and your eye goes there? Do you know? Once it takes away, it takes 12 seconds for you to come back to your original topic. You lose so much of time. So, getting back, the son was doing very well, did very well, and became head of a big company. Doing very well financially. The one day, father said, let me go and meet my son in his office. So he wanted to give a surprise to his son. He went to the office and went and asked questions and reached the president of the company, which was his son. And as he entered the son's office, he saw son sitting in a lavish big office with a beautiful table and at the back very luxurious chair, and son was sitting like a king. And the moment father entered, must be not very well dressed because poor guy, no? Must have changed his dresses and all because son is now earning a lot of money. Son must have helped him a lot. But still, he is a very simple person. Son very respectfully got up and quickly went and welcomed father. And father came with his holding his son and made him sit down on the chair. He said, "You sit here." And father at the back put his hand on the son's shoulder and said, "Son, tell me, who is the most powerful man on this city?" And son smiled and looked up like that at father and said, "Father, I am." Poor father. Father was thinking that son is going to say, "You are, because you're the one who sacrificed your life. You're the one who's made me come here. So you are the most powerful one." When father heard that from son, he said, "Okay." He quietly told father told son, "All right, son, let me now leave. I've seen you in the office." And he politely was leaving. As he was leaving, something happened. Father once again looked around to doubly make sure. He sacrificed his entire life for this son. Wanted to hear him again. And he turned around and son asked him, "Son, who is the most powerful man on this city?" The son said, "You are." Father was surprised. He said, "Just now you said it was you. How come it is me now?" The son said with a gentle smile, very respectfully, "Father, when you asked me first time, you were standing behind me and your hands were on my shoulder. You are the most powerful man whose arms were on my shoulder. How can I not be the most powerful man? Because you supported me. But now your hands are not anymore on my shoulder. You are there. So now it is you who is the most powerful." That father came and gave a big hug to his son. Remember, my dear students, children, always hold respectfully. Bid farewell to father and mother at night before retiring. And in the morning, wish them typical Indian style or any other country style, the good morning and the respectful morning. Take care of them right now, the way they have taken care of you. Father is the backbone and mother is the heart and the attitude. Respect both of them. Matri Devu Bhavo, Pitri Devu Bhavo. And don't forget the Guru, the teacher, Acharya Devu Bhavo. I wish you good luck. Let me tell you another story. Are you ready? Now, second story. Father and the son. Father worked very hard. Son is growing up and studying. Young son, just about 10, 11, 12 years of age. And father, it was a nice Sunday. Father said, "Let's go down to the forest and let's retire, relax for the day. We'll have a picnic. Mommy will bring picnic lunch. We'll have a picnic day out in the forest." So father and son went into a favorite picnic spot, and there, as they sat down and they were trying to organize the place and all that, suddenly the father had gone down to get some wood, etc. from nearby trees, and son, trying to organize it, he fell down. And as he fell down, he shouted, "Ouch!" And the moment he shouted, somebody shouted back, "Ouch!" He was surprised. Son was surprised. Son said, "Who is that?" A message came back, "Who is that?" Son is totally surprised. He's wondering who is that person who's talking. He said, "Who are you? Show yourself." Replied, "Who is that? Show yourself." Son said, How dare you? Come out and show yourself. Answer came back, how dare you? Come out and show yourself. Son said, you coward. The reply came back, you coward. And by now father was coming back. The son said, Father, what is happening? Whatever I'm saying, somebody is replying back to me. The father knew that place. So father said loudly, you are the winner. Answer came back, you are the winner. Son said, what is this? The father explained to him. This is called the echoing mountain. Whatever you say, the mountain will send it back exactly as you've done. And then the father goes and says, mark you, focus, concentrate. Father says, son, life is just like this. Whatever you do unto others, same thing will happen and come back to you. You know, in Manhattan in New York, in United Nations building on the 3rd floor on a big rock, the big message is written down. Do unto others as you would like others to do unto you. What does it mean? Behave with others the way you want the others to behave with you. Notice, if you smile at the world will smile back at you. If you smile at the mirror cannot scowl back. World will not scowl back if you smile at them. We tend to not take care of people, and we want people to take care of us. The father said, son, always be kind, caring, gracious, grateful to the people for their help, and take care of you. You is who? Not me. Most of us try to take care of me, myself and mine. Father said, no, take care of you, the other people. Start with your mom, start with your dad, your brothers, sisters, neighbors, society, and the city and the country and the world at large. You will be the most successful person. Beautiful story. Want to hear another one? Okay, it's a little spiritual angle. You know, a man, he worked very sincerely all his life, and he loved devotion to God, to church, to temple, to mosque, whichever religion they practiced. And once he died, he happened to meet God. The God is called the Father, no? Jesus Christ calls Father, I am the Son of Father, God. So, he met God. And God said, come my son, come. He welcomed him and he said, see, I'll show you your life. And he showed him the life as he led in that, how much he spent his time with serving the other people, caring for other people, and doing all pure work, honest, not telling lies, being truthful, being pure. Though the man was quite happy seeing it. And then God showed him, can you see the beach? See, I always was next to you. Some of you don't believe in God, but you believe in yourself. So Vedanta said, discover who are you. You are the one which is most important. Who am I? So trust in your own self. Those of you believe in God, whether Allah or Christ or Jehovah or Krishna or Mother, any name. Call it water, call it tanni, call it jal, call it pani, call it you in French. Everything is water, one thing. Everything is one consciousness. The God said, see, can you see those two steps and two steps? They're walking next to each other. See, I was always there next to you, supporting you. Beautiful, no? That Father in the heaven. This is the story for you to understand. Then, somewhere, the man said, but God, I see there that 2 plus 2 has become only 2. How? He said, this is the time when you were in troubles, son. Do you remember that trouble which happened? And you met with that accident and you were very sick. He said, God, that is the time I needed your help most. And you left me as the father. God smiled and said, no, son. I carried you in my hand. That's why only 2 steps. I held you. Have you noticed, my dear students, children, our father and the mother always carrying us, supporting us, guiding. Be respectful. My very special regards and respects and very special pranam to the father and the mothers of the world. And don't forget the grandfathers and the grandmas. And especially you. You're the one who's going to set the world aflame. India's rising. You're the one who's going to help India shooting ahead. I wish you good luck. You have a happy Father's Day. Hey, cook something for your dad and mom tomorrow. Okay? Happy Father's Day.